Hello, my friends, and welcome back to English Savvy, the podcast. I'm John, and I'm so glad you've joined me today. In this episode, I'll speak slowly, choose simple vocabulary, and frequently repeat key ideas so you can easily follow along and absorb everything. My main goal is to help you improve both your listening and speaking skills simultaneously. Today, we're diving into a topic that many English learners often ask about. How can I truly start thinking in English? How can I finally stop translating everything from my native language? Perhaps you face this common challenge too, and that's perfectly normal. Many people do. Our brains naturally want to rely on our first language. But here's the exciting news. Developing the ability to think in English is a skill you can definitely learn and master. You can absolutely practice it, and right now, I'm going to show you exactly how. Let's first understand why this mental shift is so crucial. Have you ever felt slow or hesitant when expressing yourself in English? Why does that happen? It's often because you're mentally translating every single sentence before you speak. This process makes your speech feel awkward and sluggish. You might know countless words and understand grammar rules perfectly, but if you translate each phrase, fluent conversation becomes incredibly difficult. In real conversations, people speak quickly. They don't pause and wait for you to translate your thoughts. If you're constantly translating, you'll always be a step behind. What's more, direct translation isn't always accurate. Different languages have unique word orders. For instance, in your language, an adjective might follow the noun, but in English, it comes before. So, a word-for-word translation can often sound strange or sometimes even completely wrong. The ultimate aim is simple: to think directly in English, not in your native tongue. When you achieve this, you'll speak more quickly, sound much more authentic, and feel more confident. Today, I'll share some highly practical tips you can use to make this happen. Now, why do we translate, and why is it a natural part of learning? When you first begin learning a new language, using your first language as a reference is okay. It acts like a temporary bridge, guiding you into English. But eventually, you want to remove that bridge entirely. For example, when you see a chair, you want to think chair instantly, not first recall the word in your own language. Many students tell me, "John, I know words, I understand grammar, but when I try to speak, I just freeze." My reply? That's because your mind is still caught in translation mode. So, let's get practical. Let's explore how you can begin thinking in English. Here are 5 simple approaches you can apply every single day. Tip number 1. Describe your surroundings. This method is incredibly straightforward. Just look around you and mentally describe what you see, using only English words. For example, if you're walking outside, think, "I'm walking toward the store." I notice a tall tree. There's a bright red car. The weather feels cool today. If you're in your kitchen, you might think, "I'm preparing tea." "I'm opening the refrigerator." "I'm cooking some rice." You can do this at any moment. You can practice this when you're by yourself. No one will hear you.
If you encounter an unfamiliar word, that's fine. Look it up later, write it down, and your brain will start remembering it for next time. This is how you gradually build your English mindset, step by step. Tip number 2. Consider your daily plans. Another effective way to think in English is to mentally narrate your day. In the morning, you could think, "Today, I plan to study English. I have work starting at 9. I'll meet a friend this evening." Later in the evening, you can reflect on your day. "I visited the gym today. I watched a movie. I made dinner. It was chicken."
And rice. You don't need to write any of this down, nor do you need to say it out loud. Just think in English. The more you do it, the simpler it will become. Tip number 3. Embrace visual thinking. This technique is remarkably powerful. It helps your brain process information directly in English, bypassing your native language entirely. Here's how it works. When you observe an object, a chair, a table, your phone, don't ask yourself, "What's the English word for that?" Simply think the English word directly. No translation needed. Practice this with everything: phone, spoon, book, pen, tree, bus, window, shoes, dog. When you see the item, immediately think the English term. Do this daily, and soon it will become automatic. Your brain will naturally start accessing English first. Next, try shadowing. This is honestly one of the most effective methods I know, and it's my absolute favorite. Listen to an English speaker from a podcast, a video, or an audio recording like this one. Then immediately repeat what they say. Try to mimic their intonation, their speaking speed, the emotions, the rhythm, the stress, and their pronunciation. For instance, if the speaker says, "I'm going to the store," you should repeat it right away, with no hesitation, no translating. At first, it feels challenging, but that's normal. Keep going. You'll train your brain to quickly grasp and speak English without overthinking or translating. Just listen and speak. Dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes to this each day. That's truly enough to see progress. Tip number 5. Incorporate English into simple tasks. This is incredibly easy and highly beneficial. When you're doing mundane activities, engage your mind in English. While walking, you could think, "The sun is bright. The breeze feels cool. There's a dog and it's barking." While cooking, think, "I'm rinsing the rice. I'm adding salt. The meal smells delicious." While cleaning, think, "I'm sweeping the floor. I'm folding the laundry." These everyday moments are perfect opportunities to think in English. They involve simple actions, so you don't need complex words. Just describe what you're doing, much like a child learning to speak. That's precisely how your brain will learn to adapt. All right, my friend, let's tie all these ideas together into a practical daily plan. It's an easy 4-step routine you can follow every single day. Every single day. Let's break them down. Step 1. Morning reflection. When you wake up, before even checking your phone, take just 1 minute to think in English. Mentally say, "Today I will head to work. I have a meeting scheduled for 10. I want to study English for 30 minutes. Just simple thoughts in English.
You can do this while brushing your teeth or as you enjoy your morning tea or coffee. Step number 2. Throughout the day, describe what you observe. As you go about your day, simply look around. Silently narrate what you see. I see a man walking his dog. She's speaking on her phone. I'm typing an email. You don't need to vocalize it, nor do you need to speak quickly. Just think it in your mind. If you don't know a particular word, that's all right. Look it up later, and then try to use it again tomorrow. Step number 3. Listen to English and actively shadow. Pick one of my English Savvy podcasts. Listen to my words, then immediately repeat what you hear. This is the shadowing technique. Don't stress about being perfect, just focus on practicing. Even 5 minutes daily makes a huge difference. And finally, step number 4. At night, review your day in English. Before you go to bed, relax. Close your eyes. Think about your day using English. I went to the grocery store. I prepared lunch. I watched an English video. I called my sister. This is your peaceful, personal time. No pressure, no stress, just straightforward English thoughts in your mind. All right, that's it. 4 straightforward
steps. Easy to remember. Do this every day, and within a week, you'll start to feel a noticeable improvement. After just 1 month, your brain will begin to process English much more spontaneously. Your brain is conditioned to your native language. It naturally wants to use it first. Initially, perhaps only 10% of your thoughts will be in English. That's a fantastic start. If you persevere, if you practice a little each day, soon it will be 30%, then 50%, then 70%. And one day, you'll experience something truly amazing. You'll catch yourself thinking in English without even trying. It happens gradually, but I promise you, it will happen. So, here's my closing thought. Thinking in English is a skill you can absolutely cultivate. Be patient with yourself. Be kind. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's a normal part of the learning journey. And most importantly, keep moving forward. Thank you for joining me here on English Savvy, the podcast. I'm John. Keep practicing English, keep believing in your abilities, and please take a moment to like this episode. Your support helps others discover our podcast. Bye for now.